If you're over 40, stop trying to lose belly fat the same way you did in your 20s. Because your body isn't playing by the same rules anymore. Because most men are trying to lose belly fat the exact same way they did in their 20s. Eat less, skip meals, do more cardio, maybe throw in some crunches, and somehow, the belly still stays. Worse, for some men it actually gets bigger. So here's the uncomfortable truth nobody talks about. The thing many men over 40 are doing to lose belly fat is secretly making it worse. And no, I'm not talking about laziness. I'm not talking about motivation. I'm talking about one mistake that almost every man over 40 makes without realizing it. By the way, if you're trying to get back in shape after 40 and want an easy way to start building strength at home, I've added a chest expander training tool in the description. It's a simple piece of equipment that can help you train your chest, shoulders, and arms without needing a full gym setup. The link is in the video description if you want to check it out. Now here's the crazy part. Most men think belly fat is just a food problem. You eat too much. You move too little. Just cut calories. That sounds logical. But reality? Your body changed. And if you keep using old solutions on a new body, you stay stuck. Because after 40, fat loss becomes a different game. Research shows that as men age, muscle naturally declines, metabolism slows, and belly fat becomes more stubborn, especially around the waist. Which explains something a lot of men quietly wonder. How am I eating less than before, but somehow getting fatter? Maybe this sounds familiar. At 28, you could eat pizza at midnight, miss sleep, skip workouts, and somehow still look decent. Now, one weekend of bad eating feels like it stays on your stomach for 3 weeks. That's not in your head. Your body is literally changing. And here's where most men make a massive mistake. They panic. They decide, okay, time to get serious. So what do? They starve themselves. Tiny portions. Salads they hate. Skipping breakfast. Coffee all day. Trying to survive on willpower. And for a few weeks, the scale moves. They get excited. Then suddenly, energy crashes. Hunger explodes. Motivation disappears. And somehow the belly still looks the same. Why? Because they accidentally lost the wrong thing. Not fat, muscle. And this is the one change that helped so many men over 40 finally lose stubborn belly fat. Ready? Stop trying to eat less. Start protecting muscle. That changes everything. Because here's what nobody explains. Muscle is your metabolism. The more muscle you have, the more calories your body burns even while sitting down. The less muscle you have, the harder fat loss becomes. And research consistently shows muscle loss happens naturally as we age, especially if we are inactive. So if you are over 40 and aggressively starving yourself, you may actually be slowing your body down. Think about how crazy that is. You're suffering and accidentally making fat loss harder. This is why the one change that transforms men over 40 is simple. Not sexy, not trendy, not a magic pill. Protein. Yep, protein. Before you click away thinking, really? That's it. Stay with me, because this is where things get interesting. Protein after 40 becomes almost unfair. Why? Because it does 3 powerful things at once. Number 1, keeps you full, meaning fewer cravings, fewer late-night snack attacks, less mindless eating. Number 2, protects muscle, which protects metabolism, which helps your body burn more calories. Number 3, it makes fat loss feel easier, not miserable. And this is where most men mess up. Look at a typical breakfast. Toast, tea, sugar, cereal, bread, maybe nothing at all. That breakfast is basically hunger with extra steps. Instead, try this. Eggs, Greek yogurt, chicken, fish, lentils, cottage cheese, protein smoothies. Simple, not complicated. Just make protein the first thing you think about at every meal. That one change alone starts shifting everything. And here's the funny part. Most men think, if I eat more protein, won't I gain weight? Actually, many men finally lose fat because they stop feeling starving all day. They naturally eat less junk, less sugar, less snacking, less emotional eating, without forcing it. Now listen carefully. This next part matters, because protein alone is not enough. There's one tiny habit that almost nobody talks about, and honestly, sounds way too simple to work. Walking, after meals, not running, not killing yourself in the gym. Walking, that's it. A short walk after dinner, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, nothing crazy. And before you think, no way that works, hear me out. Most men over 40 are busy. Kids, work, bills, stress. You don't need another impossible routine. You need something realistic. Walking works because it's sustainable. You can actually keep doing it. And consistency beats intensity every single time. Research supports regular activity like walking as part of reducing belly fat and improving overall health. But here's the mistake. Most guys think, if I'm not dying during the workout, it doesn't count. Wrong. The best workout is the one you actually keep doing. And this brings me to one of the biggest lies fitness culture sold men. Crunches. Listen, you can do 1,000 crunches, still have a stomach. You cannot spot reduced belly fat. Meaning, you can't choose where fat leaves first. Your body decides, not you. Medical guidance consistently says stomach exercises alone will not remove belly fat. Which means, stop punishing yourself with random workouts. Instead, build muscle, simple bodyweight training, push-ups, squats, resistance bands, dumbbells. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. Relax. Nobody is saying become some giant gym guy. But strength training matters more after 40 than before. Why? Because muscle becomes your fat-burning insurance policy. The more muscle you keep, the easier fat loss becomes. And if you're wondering, how much do I need? Good news. You don't need 6 days a week. Even 2 to 3 strength sessions can make a real difference. Now, there's one hidden reason belly fat becomes stubborn after 40 that nobody talks about enough. Stress. Yeah. Stress belly is real. Work pressure, money problems, family responsibilities, poor sleep, constant tension. And here's what happens. You tell yourself, I barely eat, but my stomach won't go away. Because your body is exhausted. Recovery matters more now. Sleep matters more now. Everything matters more now. And let me ask you something honestly. When was the last time you got 8 solid hours of sleep? Not scrolling. Not interrupted. Actually sleeping. Exactly. Most men cannot even remember. That matters. Way more than people realize. And if you're sitting there thinking, okay, but does this actually work for real people? Go look at fitness communities online. Men over 40 keep saying the same thing. The old tricks stop working. Cardio alone stops working. Starving stops working. And the guys who finally lean out, they usually say the same thing. More protein, more strength training, more consistency, less punishment. Because the truth is, you don't need extreme. You need sustainable. That's the difference. Actually, if you're serious about rebuilding yourself, not just your body but your whole life, I added a few useful things in the description. One is a really useful tool if you want to learn how to build apps, websites, or even simple AI tools without being super technical. The link is in the description. And if you're interested in learning smarter ways to build passive income with AI while improving your life overall, I also added a book recommendation in the description. Check them out if they help. Now let me give you the simple system. No nonsense. No fake guru stuff. If you're over 40 and want to lose belly fat, follow these 5 rules. Rule number 1. Protein first. Every meal. Not bread first. Not sugar first. Protein first. Rule number 2. Walk daily, especially after dinner. Simple beats complicated. Rule number 3. Strength train 2 or 3 times per week. Push-ups, bands, weights, body weight, something. Rule number 4. Stop drinking calories. Sugary drinks, too much alcohol. Liquid calories sneak up fast and often show up around the waist. Rule number 5. Sleep like it matters. Because it does. That's it. No starvation. No miserable crash diet. No six-pack obsession. Just smart changes. Done consistently. And here's what I really want you to hear before this video ends. The biggest lie men over 40 believe is that they failed. You didn't fail. Nobody told you the rules changed. Your body changed. And once you understand that, everything starts making sense. You do not need to punish yourself. You do not need to starve. You do not need to suffer every day. You need a smarter system, more muscle, more movement, more protein, less punishment, because this isn't only about looking better. It's about getting your energy back, feeling confident again, walking into a room without sucking your stomach in, looking in the mirror and finally feeling proud again, and maybe feeling like yourself again. So tell me honestly in the comments, what has been the hardest part about losing belly fat after 40? Food, motivation, or staying consistent no matter what you try?